And on that note, it looks like these guys are getting ready for the bull. Tom sitting outside. Let's see how Alberto fares. Outside as well. Again, PDC bull here, so someone is going to have to hit it to start off here. Looks like one in the green for Alberto. And one in the green for Tom, so the beat goes on. Again, I appreciate the haircut that he got. Looking very, very slick. Very dapper. Oh, that's probably going to be one of the better bull darts that we see. And Alberto not able to follow, so it will be Tom defending his throw to get things going for us in Week 6. Again, if you're just joining us after all the pomp and circumstance, my name is Stephen Marty Martinez. This is Week 6 of, 7 regular season weeks. And we have one hell of a match here between Tom Curtin and Roberto Santos. Alberto looking for points here in the standings to try and not match up against this guy. In the opening round of playoffs, starting off with a solid 60. Alberto very capable of playing some great darts. We've certainly seen that from him in the past, and he'll be looking to pull out that game versus, the Emperor himself here, who's getting things, back on track with a 100 fired in. Let's see how Alberto can respond to the pressure. Does very well to find that third dart in the red bit, 85. Scored there for Alberto. And Tom just continuing to do more of the same. Again, he has been so consistent, making scoring look so easy week after week. It's one of those rare visits where we actually don't see him hit a triple 20. Only 55. A little bit of a score update here. I know that we've just got going, but Ron Sargent already on a heater against Mike Carignan with a 93.94. Let's see if that game, or that level of game, carries on throughout the entire match. Report back when I get an update. Back to the match here. Tom looking a little rusty right off the spin here. Not able to find that red bit, and a little bit of words, a little bit of a grimace as he tries to convince those darts to find their way into the proper bed. Not always successful. We certainly know the game that he has in him, and it's just a matter of timing, really, when that game eventually comes out. Alberto very consistent down the board. Tom with a lot of work to do here, sitting at 279, finds that red bit. Can't find the switch, so 83 scored, and very workable, very manageable for Alberto. He's looking up at the board going, well, after 5 visits to the board, Tom is still very much within reach. Gonna have to slide that over a little bit more, and he can't, stays locked in on those 5s. So again, a reprieve. This is the last person that you want to give a break to, because Tom will certainly take advantage of it. Let's see if he actually manages to correct. Wow, goes wide. And he can't find the correction either, so again, first match of the night, jitters. A little bit of rust to be shaken off. Tom, I know for a fact, after talking with him after all these weeks, elects to not play every single day like some of these guys. Likes to come into every single match mentally ready, mentally prepared, not fatigued. And well, we've seen that pay off in spades. As aside from week 1, he's taken every single night. It's like, wow, fantastic work. Big 1-3-4 fired in. Amazing setup to leave himself double 16. Took a little while to get there. Alberto won't find the 1-6-0 combo. Can only leave himself 100, so he's going to have to rely on Tom making a mistake. Let's see how sharp Tom is on his double 16s. And he finds it with the second, so a little bit of a slow start for Tom. Not the standard that we're used to seeing from him at all. But he gets there in the end. Berto's going to have to find an extra gear. Berto more than capable of playing up to Tom, but can't afford too many of those types of errant darts and can't find that red bit to save the visit. So 26, slow start for Berto. And Tom's certainly going to have a fire under him to play the game that he knows he's capable of playing. And wow, what a start. There's one. Just under on that second. And just under on that third. Looks like the flights clattered against each other. So only 100, but that's more than serviceable with Berto starting off with 26. Comes up to the board. Again, going dangerously low on that third one. That first one was right there. Might have been able to use it as a guide, so only 60. Tom trying to follow that 100 with something equally good. Very bold, very brave of Tom to stay up there. Sometimes after those first two darts find their way into the one segment, someone like me might switch down to the 19s to avoid hitting a 3, but he used that to his advantage. And there's what Berto was looking for. Trying to find his honey pot. Finds a little taste of it there with 85 fired in. So a little bit of calibrating for Berto to do off early today, but he's capable of finding it. And Tom looks like he finds a big 1-2-5 there. We'll see what he punches in. And it is a 1-2-5. So again, back-to-back pressure legs here. And Berto having to find the game. Almost finds it with that third dart. Just high, scraping the wire. But still, Tom has a poor visit here. He's still relatively close, but that's a bad omen for Berto. Looks like 2 in there. And tries to go for that trip 18 switch. So 132. Huge darts already from Tom. He's getting the arm warmed up. He's getting it going. And Berto sitting at 270. Will need to fill it up to put pressure on. And that second one's a flyer. Can't find it with the third, but 85. Won't leave him an out. 185 remaining. Tom sitting at 82 left. Will he go bull first? Down to the 17s. And now tops. And he finds it. Big 82, 3-dart take. And those are the type of combo shots that have just cemented Tom cemented him in first place here for the regular season play. Those types of takes are very well practiced. I know that these guys will practice specifically 82 quite a bit. Tom putting practice into a game here, only finding 64. So Berto to mentally reset, realize that the set is not over. Needs to find some magic here. Only finding 43, a shake of the head. He knows. Letting Tom off with something easy there. And just another day in the office for Mr. Curtin. There's one. He finds a 100. So again, the pressure continues. Again, Tom is so reliable with finding that red bit and staying within the 20 segment. A little bit of a blocker there for Berto. Chooses to stay and goes wide. And only finds 2 5s after that first one. In that situation, it just might be better to switch down to the 19s or even to the 18s. That flight will act as a brutal blocker. And Tom, will we see a 180? And no, we won't. A grimace. He wanted that badly. Only a 140. And Berto, sitting at 428 after 2 visits to the board. Looks like this leg and this set is starting to slip away. And Tom, no pressure, working with 197. Can set up easily here. Finds that triple. Thinking about the math, probably going down to the 19s. 99 scored. Was hoping to find a 137 there. But again, no pressure. And Berto will have to just tell himself that he has another set coming up. Work on that arm, work on that consistency. Again, Tom is just a man. He plays phenomenal darts, but we have seen Tom get frustrated, get nervous. Berto's going to have to rely on that. Only 60 remaining, so he finds the big 20 there to leave himself 40. Playing very well after 5 visits to the board. Leaving himself tops. And Berto again. He'll already be thinking about the next set and next leg here. Not really pressuring himself to really find the darts that he needs to try and save this leg. He's just trying to get ready for the next one. 1 dart already spent on tops. There's 2, a little higher. And 3 uses its buddies to find its way in. And just like that, we have a 3-0 sweep of the opening set. And Berto going to have to find some consistency in his play. He's been all over that triple 20 bed, but he's going to have to start finding it if he wants to put some pressure on Tom. Just like that. And more of those, please. Looks like only 85. Might be 95. It is. Tom, how will he respond to the pressure of Berto? And, well, that's an excellent response. Will he follow? Yes, he will. And the third one saying no thank you. Already 2 filled. Too many people in that room. But a solid 1-2-5 open from Tom, and Berto's going to have to keep things rolling here. A little higher. And lost the plot there on that third one, only 41. So Tom, again, has the ability to surge ahead here with a big visit. Looks like a little bit of an exploration gone wrong there, only 30. So Berto is going to have to start taking advantage of these opportunities because Tom, a very rare occasion, does make them. A 60 here will be ideal, but those darts will not do. Only 26. The disappointment in Berto's face. He knows that is an opportunity lost there, and Tom's going to look to get back on track. And does very well to find that third over the second dart. So 85 fired in. And Berto still within earshot here. It's not out of the woods just yet. But struggling to find that straight dart into the 20s. And he knows the come on there from Berto. Only 30. Tom working with 2-6-1. Finds that triple 20. Finds a second. Will we see another 180? And no, we saw another 180 attempt, but Tom sitting at 25 180s after 5 weeks, looking to add another to his tally. Just being denied repeatedly here. Berto, and trying to find some consistency in his throw, but finding another 30. Darts have been moving consistently to the left here. Just unfortunate. Tom just trying to knock it down. Looks like 71 scored. And it looks like he takes the 1-2-1. Wow. When he did not need to do that at all. And Berto just shakes his head knowing, wow, what can I do? Ladies and gentlemen, I was not expecting that with Berto sitting so far back. At least a third dart spent on a setup with either 10 or 18. But just no mercy from Tom Curtin. And he follows it with a 180. This is just brutal. And Berto is going to have to do very well to keep himself mentally strong here. Absolutely nasty darts from Tom Curtin. Solid 85 start, but again, 95 points back of Tom's opening salvo. Tom just looking to keep this ball rolling. Oh, he won't find the fifth one. Again, he got 5 darts deep into a 9-dart attempt last week, and this week he's just short 1, sitting at 4. Roberto looking to keep things straight. More of those, please. Another 85. So finding a little bit of consistency, finding a little bit of form here. Roberto has been desperately looking for that all game here, and Tom has just been all over this triple 20 bed. Finding his way down. Those micro adjustments from Tom are just something spectacular. It's so hard, so difficult to make those little adjustments. Truly is an underrated skill. Roberto just looking to keep the pressure on. Needs to find a triple. Can't find it, only 28. That is not the visit that he would have wanted there, and Tom under no pressure to take out the 136, though he might think about it. It won't go this visit, so only setups from here. Finds the 25 there, so 50 scored. Leaves himself 86. 76, my bad. A little bit of caster math there. Blame me. And Roberto just trying to find the red bit. Hunts it down, finds that 100. Good darts there. But Tom is looking to punch his ticket out of this leg here and put himself on match point. Won't go, won't find it. 56 fired in, so he'll leave himself 2 10s remaining. And if Roberto can put a little bit of pressure on here, that might raise some questions of Tom. We've seen Tom be a little sloppy when he gets his way further down the dartboard. We'll see what he can do here. Goes inside, going upstairs. And hits that big 5, so he's just going to bust it with that trip 14. Again, not aiming for it. But if you are going to bust, go big. It's always the preferred way to do it. And Roberto, 142, looking at an out here. Finds that first one. Finds the second one, I believe. That might be 2 in there, so looking at 22 left. Taking a step back, he knows how big of a take this would be. Come on, Roberto. Oh, and he just pulls it inside. Oh, chance gone for Roberto. What an out that would have been. And Tom, no more mistakes now, has to find it. Goes inside again, going upstairs. And he finds it with the second one right when Roberto was there. Tom, stop beating up on these people. Give Roberto something. But wow, what an effort from Roberto there to set that up there. That would have been something fantastic. And Roberto staring down the barrel of Tom Curtin's gun right now, needing fantastic form to pull his way out of this deficit here. And Tom just business as usual, checking his nails, making sure that everything is looking nice, matching his haircut. Can't find the triple. Only 60, but wow, that was close. And again, the big key against Tom Curtin is just consistency. You cannot afford to miss that 20 segment. You have to keep them all in the black and red bit. Fortunately, finding the green segment on St. Paddy's Day is going to do you no luck, no favors, will find you no fortune. The only thing that you can cash in on is that red bit in. Well, the money's flowing for Tom. Solid 140, solid visit. And just like that, Roberto, 101 points down. Needs to find at least one triple here. Can't find it, only 60. So, Tom, these are where these small little gains after every visit start to pay dividends. If you can keep this going, consistently score 20, 40 points away from or above from your opponent, pays dividends down the line, but only a 26, only a breakfast. And Roberto, he needs at least 2 to jump in front, 1 to at least keep it interesting. What can he do here? Tries to go higher. Finds it. And again, he really needed that big 20 there, only 85. So again, he jumps in front, but relying on Tom to make mistakes. Looks like 6 scored. Does very well to find that red bit there at the end of his visit, 66. And again, this is well within reach for Berto. Berto needs to take advantage. 1 triple absolutely required. There it is. And again, that third one just flying high into the left, almost the same spot as the previous visit. But he is at an out. The big fish, if he can keep mentally cool, it will reward him if he can find it. And Tom, no out here, but a 140 is an immense pressure, so this is almost a do or die here for Berto. Will he take the 170 out? It's not on. Only 60 scored, so he'll leave himself 110. But Tom, 69, well within his wheelhouse. He'll be looking to get right to work here. 66 remaining. That single 3 scored. And he finds the 777, so 24 scored. He's not going to leave himself anything workable after that. Finds that 13 there at the end to correct, but Berto sitting at 110. Again, Berto was absolutely clutch in the opening weeks here with these big takes, and he's going to have to summon that back up to find his way out of here. 90 left. Can't find the trip 18, so that might be the last start that he throws tonight. 58 scored, and Tom preparing himself to punch his way out of this match. 2 16s needed. And he pulls it inside after the first 2, well outside. So Berto looking at a real chance here. Finds the 12. And he just can't settle his arm down. Might be nerves. It's been one of the best chances that he's had the opportunity to walk up and take. But again, Tom, ruthless in his execution, ruthless in his delivery. He has swept Berto, but Berto had some real chances there to find some legs. But again, consistency was key there.